Music is medicine for the soul, but listening to this very sad, heart-touching rhythm makes one's mind sad.
Out there somewhere, alone and frightened, oh, the darkness, the days are long.
But the message therein is crying out to the world to end segregating people living with HIV.
No more loving arms thrown around my neck.
Take my hand now, I'm tired and lonely. Give me love, give me hope.
The late Philly Bongole composed this song to be used as a platform for breaking stigma, but unfortunately, the public continues to segregate people living with the HIV virus.
Today it's me, tomorrow someone else. It's me and you, we gotta stand up and fight.
Stigma and segregation is one of the worst enemies to the fight against HIV and AIDS, as it promotes living in denial, hence giving HIV space. Stella Kentusi, the Executive Director for National Forum of People Living with HIV Networks in Uganda, NAFOFANU, cites the 2013 report that revealed scaring stigmatization levels in Uganda.
Find a number of people with low self-esteem, people who are feeling suicidal, people who feel they cannot have children, because even when we have the EMTCT and they know they can have children who are HIV free.
Internal stigma is not all. External stigma from relatives, friends and enemies is overwhelming, with some religions being key drivers to this vice.
But we also had external stigma manifestations in form of family exclusions. Someone is the community gatherings, someone is at a funeral, and as they are burying someone and they are telling you, see, you are the next in line. We even had some instances in the places of worship.
Protect and love.
22% of people living with HIV in this report had actually lost their jobs due to their employers discovering they were positive. Because of this, Tezra Lutaya, the daughter of the late Philly Bongole Lutaya, decided to come back home from the United States 2 years ago and created Lutaya Cares, where she reaches out to the marginalized.
When I read online about the HIV/AIDS situation in Uganda, I was very discouraged and thought, wow, after all these interventions, after all the people that have done what they've done, and the likes of my father, the amount of energy they put in to help us fight the scourge, to see that the numbers were on a rise again was, it disappointed me, but it also awoke me to do something.
Tezra, with pain written all over her face, cites how Europe takes good care of people living with HIV, but she says the situation in Uganda is quite appalling.
Once they find out that you're positive, they will have different measures in place for you, your lifestyle, your family, to make sure that you continue living while on treatment.
She has been able to promote the legacy by following Uganda AIDS Commission calendar, like the Candlelight Memorial in May, the Lutaya Day on every 18th October, and World AIDS Day on the 1st of every December. Tezra plans to push her father's message to schools to catch up with the youngsters they are in.
We all know that stigma is still very much a problem, and this affects the fight very much because people are scared to come out, and this makes them also less hesitant to go get tested.
To maximize the outreach, she has set up social media platforms for Philly Lutaya Cares on Facebook and Twitter, and the website www.phillylutayacares.org. Currently, There are 145,000 new infections each year in Uganda, with a total of 1,390,000 living with the virus. I am FATUMAH NALWANGA for Urban TV.
Today is me.